Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. As you can see, I got the umbrella out because it is a wet one here in Goshen, Indiana at the Salem Wildwood manufacturer. But today I've got a pretty awesome destination RV for you. This is the 2024 Wildwood Lodge 353 FLFB. So it's going to have a front living disposition, a massive slide, so you get plenty of room out in the living room. There is a lot to like about this. Now, all the specifications, things like length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in the description. So make sure to check that out. But let's go ahead and get inside. Again, it's the 2024 Wildwood Lodge 353 FLFB. Let me go ahead and put that umbrella. Let's see, you're already battling. Already off to a little bit of a rough start here. So, man, I'll tell you, what a difference a 4-hour drive makes. You know, when I left this morning at about 4:30 to get here, it was, 70 degrees. Obviously, it wasn't sunny, but yesterday was gorgeous. And then you get here and it's like 50, rainy, just kind of muggy, one of those days out. But like I was saying, the 353 FLFB, I don't know what the FB stands for. I'm assuming full bath, but this is going to be your front living setup. So you're going to see a big slide, big windows for great breeze. I mean, each one of these windows does open up, and they're all going to come with the Dracula shade so you can block out all the sun, keep the skin from sizzling. Table for four, sit down, play some cards, have some breakfast, but you're also going to have the flush mount slide, which is going to be what gets you all of this extra head height. So I am 6 feet tall. You're probably looking at probably about 6'8" or so for the slide, I would say. And then you do have a sofa that does pull out to make a bed. I will show you that here in just a second. But what I really like about this floor plan is going to be up here in the front. One, you get all of this walking space. I mean, when it is a day like today, just kind of rainy, kind of cruddy out in general, you have plenty of walk around room. So that way, maybe you can still enjoy that day, even though you got rained out, whether you're lakeside or, riverside, whatever. But just a nice floor plan with that slide, so it really breaks it up. And I love these recliners. These are going to be Thomas Paine. If you're new to the RV industry, Thomas Paine is an extremely popular choice because they are extremely comfortable. You're also going to have the sliding glass doors. Again, those big windows. Up front, even though I have the guard on them right now, those are also, big old bay windows. So a ton of natural lighting can get in here. But I like the move of the recliners. You also have the glass insert. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. And what's hiding behind there is just some pretty good little storage. And it's not too tall to get in and out of. I mean, my wife, she could get up there, and grab a blanket, or so, no problemo. So when you're sitting down in the recliner, this is going to be the view, of your TV. If you choose to go ahead and put one, that's going to be your TV backer location. You can see you've got a sound bar, and that sound bar is going to have HDMI and USB, so you can hook up, your different devices. You also have the mirrored reflective finish there on the fireplace, which puts out about 4,800 BTUs of heat, so it'll really heat the entirety of this. You notice how there's going to be no steps in this unit, so that'll have kind of free flow all the way back into the back, which will save you some money, down at the campground. Use some of that free electricity. You also have a ceiling fan, to help circulate some of that steam or stink from whatever you got going on in here. But the Furrion soundbar definitely gets bumping. You also have the TV backer, but this is going to be where you can feed in, some of your cords wherever you might need to. Suburban on-demand hot water heater. So this is going to be a 60K, which is going to be nice. It's basically endless heat, runs off your propane. You're ready to rock there. Extend and retract for the awning. And this is going to be your control center, with your water pump. Outside speakers, you can toggle those on and off. And then your ceiling light, you can put those on and off as well. Oh, sorry, it's on a dimmer. So when you turn that off, I never knew that before. You do have to click this. But what's nice is you can touch and hold, and it'll actually dim down this room. So that's pretty darn cool. Now this is probably a good time. Let me show you. Let me see if this is all set up all right. So right here, this is going to be a pull-out sofa. So even though this is going to be more of a, a couples coach, you do have the ability to bring the grandkids with you, or, maybe a buddy or so, and you're still going to be sleeping them in somewhere that is pretty darn comfortable. I've definitely slept on, a couple of these and really had no issues with it. You might even find me sleeping in there because I'm kind of a sofa sleeper in general. And then right here, you're just going to flip this down, and that kind of completes, the bed mount. So let me go ahead and give you a show of this real fast, and then I'm going to go ahead and set it back up. But there you go. Two adults there, absolutely no problem. I mean, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can extend out the entire way. So that is definitely something that is nice to have, especially in a camper that's predominantly going to be plopped and dropped, just to have, that extra sleeping for you. Also in the slide, you're going to notice there isn't any carpet. So they use a vinyl woven material, which is going to be, waterproof, kind of more, they say it's like microbial. Is that the microbial? Is that the word? Basically just keeps down on germs. I'm not sure exactly, how that works, or if it's just kind of a sales pitch, but it's nice to know anyway that you're not going to be collecting much dirt. I do know firsthand that is definitely easier to vacuum up. That's for sure. Definitely made some messes in some RVs before, no doubt about that. So you got the slide height, you got the windows, you got your TV. You also have a big old Whirlpool residential refrigerator. So you got the safety latch right here, and it is threaded in incredibly well. 6 hours later. Holy smokes, goodness gracious. So you can see you got your freezer section right here. You also have the refrigerator, so you got plenty of room. It's going to be just like the one inside your home. And it's going to run off the power just like the one inside your home. Tons of cabinetry, and I'm not going to open up all of them, but as you can see, it goes all the way across the top. Let's go ahead and just show you this one right here. And then you're also going to get the solid surface countertops here as well, which is going to be really nice. Not only does it look good, but as you can see, it's definitely that rough, kind of beat me up material. Stainless steel undermounted bowl. It's going to be that dual split zone. And you got the old high-rise faucet to hit those dish-a-roonies from all angles. 3 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixings, and enough room, for a pizza. Access to your plumbing and some little bit of storage down there for all your cleaning stuff. And then you're going to get 2 pull-out drawers here as well as 2 more. So this top one's going to be this size. The bottom one is going to be about twice the depth. Then you got some cubbies, as you can see there too. I could almost even see maybe putting like a hanging rod in there for maybe some like for instance, I'm wearing this hoodie, maybe just like throwing on like a winter jacket or 2 up there if I'm not using it all, because this is quite a bit of storage, and you even got some room up top for some of your stowaway items too there too as well. You have your AC with a dump valve, so if you're not going to be using the bedroom for a while and you want to disproportionately push all that cool air into this room, just pop those open and let it spray out, and it will not evenly distribute itself throughout the track. This is going to be your heat and your AC control. And then you have your central vac right there too. A big old viewing window, again, with a shade. The bathroom on this thing is pretty darn impressive, too. I mean, you got tons of space. I am a bigger guy, so seeing a bigger shower is definitely something, that I look forward to. But I will tell you, been talking about it for years, baby, but I'm finally doing it. The weight is down. I'm almost under 300 pounds for the first time in a long time. I have been lifting every day. Wife says even the pecs are getting a little bigger. Let's see if I can. See? There's some movement. We're making progress. I'm going to regret doing that one later. But, making progress, baby. Eventually I'll be able to bounce that whole pec like some of those weightlifters do. We'll see. We'll see. You got a little mini fan there with a vent, again, just to kind of help circulate some air. Porcelain throne, so even if you are bigger, you can be, comfortable sitting in that, knowing that it's not one of those plastic ones. And then here into the bedroom, you get your second slide, which you have a massive closet right here. But you're also going to get the bed that's going to be on the VersaTilt. So if you're not familiar with that, you notice how it's pitched up at that angle. It's a 17-inch lift that basically just picks up that bed and it scoots it from, here in. So now all of a sudden you've got the daytime space, to get dressed in a more functional, sleep, get ready situation. A TV backer right there on the wall. Not a huge fan of that location there, but if you want a TV, you got the ability to do that. Probably put it on a swivel and at an angle. And then both of these windows do open up for a breeze, and they are all tinted. Plus you get more storage, up here as well. which never hurts anything. Now back on over into the closet. That's what you're looking like here. And you also can see you got plenty of hanging room right there. So maybe you don't DIY out there where I was saying, but you know, who knows? Boom and boom. But yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. It looks like it's getting a little bit nastier outside. So I don't think I'm going to do the outside portion in full today. But let me just hop out just real quick. You have your 2 marine grade exterior speakers, outlets, cable, big old awning. On the other side, you're going to have your dump valves located over here and right there. You also have a ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof. But I think that about shows enough there. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2024 Wildwood Lodge 353 FLFB. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See you. Meow, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Shimmy, nama, 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 this will be thumbnail.